What's up YouTube? Ace Poker back again for another video. Today we're going to another home game. Alright. Not gonna lie, I scrapped the intro. You guys don't want to hear it, yada yada. I'm on a downswing. We're at a new game today. Lots of action. Let's get right into it and let's win. Alright, let's kick things off on the right foot as we flop a straight with Jack 8 suited. Very wet, very connected board. My opponent checks it over to me. I bet $15 and he makes the call. So let's see if we can get some value, see a good turn, and we do see a good turn. My opponent checks again, and like I said, there's a lot of draws out there, a lot of good hands. I size up and bet $40 and my opponent folds, but it's alright. We start things off on the right foot, up a little bit, have a little bit of a cushion, and let's go to the next hand. Trying to get involved early, we raised 9-10 suited in under the gun +1 to $15. Folds all the way over to the hijack or the cutoff, can't remember which one it was. He 3-bets it up to $55. Not terribly big, and we have a lot of money behind. Like I said, this hand plays really good post flop. I love these type of hands, so I decide to put in the call. We smash this flop. This flop is amazing. I check it over to my opponent. He puts out a bet. I forget the exact dollar amount. Think it was around $40, $50, maybe $60. And although we smashed this flop, unfortunately, we're going to have to fold this one and head to the next hand. For the next hand here, I decide to raise up ace-jack offsuit under the gun to $15 again. Folds all the way back to the blind to both call. So just me and both the blinds headed to a flop here of 3, 5, 7 rainbow. Yeah, not a good board for me, but really, who's connecting to this board? Yes, if anybody's connecting, it's going to be the small blind and the big blind, but who's going to have the strongest hands here? Gonna be me. I decide to c-bet here for $20. The small blind folds as expected, and now the big blind raises to $75. Great play by him, whether he has a strong hand or not. I mean, it's a bad play if he has a strong hand because I've got nothing, but it's a good play if he's got a bad hand because he just folds me out of there. This player is a good thinking player, so you do see the clip run a little bit. I do debate re-raising here, but I just think better of it and decide to fold and pick a better spot. Not the good start that I wanted, but let's see if we can pick it up. Surely things are going to turn around now as we look down at pocket kings. Under the gun opens to $15. Two people call $15. Oh my goodness, this is music to my ears. I raise it up, I try to go small, I make it $60. Folds back to the initial raiser. Please re-raise, please go all in, at least call. He folds and both other players follow suit. This is something that I've been working on as I don't want to blow people out of these hands when I have overpairs. What do you guys think of this sizing? I think it was perfect. 3 times plus a caller plus 2 callers. It should have been 75, 80, but I wanted to make it on the smaller side and everyone still folded. The frustration continues and we're on to the next. Alright, time for a little comedy routine. We get king queen suited, and if you guys could not guess, we whiff the flop and have to fold. Then everyone puts in $10, the house chips in $100, and we do a PLO run out. We get dealt 4 cards, it runs out, whoever wins gets all the money. Surprise, we do not win. Alright, moving on. Next we get ace queen suited, we raise, we c-bet, get called, and our opponent goes all in on the turn. Yeah, we're not going to win that one either. Then we get pocket sixes, call a raise, and the flop is all over cards. Yeah, this session is a nightmare. Usually I do good when I go to new places, but so far I am getting wrecked, and it is miserable. So let's see yet again if we can turn it around. Alright, so we've chipped down. I think we're down like $300 and we haven't even gotten into any big hands. We look down at ace-jack offsuit under the gun again, raise it up to $20. The hijack and the small blind decide to make the call. We see a flop of queen 7-4, not the best board but not the worst. The small blind checks. I decide to c-bet for $25. The hijack folds and the small blind makes the call. Now the turn comes another queen, which is honestly a pretty good card because I thought he would have had a queen. I should be ahead here with ace high. When he checks it to me, don't want to inflate the pot, just want to check this one back, so I decide to check. Now the river comes a deuce, which doesn't change anything. If he had a pair, he has a pair. If he's got nothing, he's got nothing. And now he leads out for $50. I've seen this player bluff a lot tonight. He's very splashy. I think about it for a while. I'm already down a lot. The pot is not really huge, but this could spring me in the right direction if I'm right here. The opponent is definitely capable of bluffing. Ace high can certainly be good. I decide to flick in the call, and he has 7-8 offsuit. So yeah, I was right. He didn't have the queen, but he had a 7. Milks us for all the value, and we keep on losing. Can we win any hands today? Alright, well, I got absolutely shit on this hand, but at least this is Super HD, so enjoy looking at my thumb and the cards while I tell you that there was a raise to $20, a call, and I completed. So we're headed to a flop in which, obviously, not good for us. But the good news is that it checks around, and the turn gives us an open-ended straight draw. So now when the player to my right leads out for $25, I call, and then the other player calls as well. So we're still 3 ways to a river in which we're looking to smash it, and boom, we do. We make basically the nut straight. The player to my right now checks. I bet out for $75. I want to go big in case somebody had, just the bare ace of clubs. The next player thinks about it for a really long time, decides to fold, and now it gets back to the player to my right, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Hopefully he can call. Hopefully he connected with the ace. Hopefully he's got 2 pair. He bet out on the turn. This is awesome. And he raises to $250. Yeah, so as you see here, I snap call. And just before I show you what kind of hand he has, 1, I want you to guess what he has. And 2, I just want to think about the hand for a little bit. The action checked around on the flop. He only bet out for $25 on the turn, and then he checked the river. Does he ever have a flush here? Does he have 2 pair? Does he have a set? To me, when the action went around back to him, I was thinking if he raises here, I'm snap calling. Flush makes no sense. Most people, and including this player, I would think, would want to bet their flush draw on the flop. It's weird to check it through, unless maybe he was planning for a check raise on the flop, then maybe that would make sense. But when he flips over his hand, he has a flush. It's the same player from, I can't remember if it was last vlog or 2 vlogs ago, when I had ace queen and he had the ace 7 of hearts and rivered the flush. Seems like he's always got it against me. Note to self to never call his raises or his big bets. But yeah, that'll do it. This brought me down to $100, and I decided to just go all in with the next ace that I saw. So I went all in with ace 5, got called by king jack, and they flopped a king. So we're out of there. This place was not good to us, but the people were nice, the chips were good. Does that even matter? I'm not sure, but just wanted to say that. And let's head to the outro. Well, before the outro, real quick, check out this cool ashtray that my grandpa got me. I don't smoke, but this will look cool on my dresser, so shout out to him. He watches these vlogs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love the support for the ashtray and for watching the vlogs. And now let's go to the outro. Well, things have been comically and horrendously bad for me. I am on a horrendous downswing. I just have no luck anymore, I guess. It's really frustrating because I love doing this. I love going out and playing poker. I love making these videos. Like, some people hate sitting in the room and editing. I love editing. I love interacting with all you guys. And when you guys join my Discord and talk to me, it makes me feel amazing. Just unfortunately, this has been horrendous on me. Mentally, to just week after week go and play and lose and have to edit a losing vlog, have video do bad because nobody wants to see me lose. Not good. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I wanted to keep coming out with 1 video at least every week for a full year. I think that might get broken next week. We'll see if my spirits change the next couple days, but for now, I think I'm going to take a little break. So, appreciate you guys watching and supporting me throughout these shitty times. It's tough. It's tough. I can't, get on here and lie to you and say that it's easy. It's really tough. But like I said, I appreciate all of you guys. So, as always, hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for watching.